Hey guys, and welcome to, I think, episode 7 already, on my Operation Barbarossa Diorama. And as you can see, I've made some progress here on my Stuk 3. Well, essentially, the thing is almost done. What I wanted to show you guys and talk about here in brief is the way I created the mud and dust effects on the lower hull. Seeing that this vehicle is used in a rather dusty, dry area, mainly Russia, in 1941, 1942. There's not a lot of wet mud, so not a lot of collected mud around the running gear or other parts. I used this lovely product. It's from Wilder Productions. It's textured earth, stony light brown, just to create like a three-dimensional effect around the swing arms and around the housing for the final drive, and a bit here in the back, where mud would collect normally. And after that was dry, it was a bit brownish. I didn't like the color much, so I used this. This is MIG Productions Ammo by MIG Light Dust Nature Effects, and I gave it a wash. It's like a wash. So I gave it a wash, and then I gave the entire lower hull a wash. But I wasn't happy with the way that looked, so I took these two pigments, Light European Earth and Europe Dust, and just brushed them onto the lower hull just to blend both the dried mud and the rest together. And then I did the same with the return rollers, and I did the same with the idlers here. When you can see that there's a bit of collected dust around the idler here, which I think gives the entire thing a bit more of like, it just looks a bit more lifelike. And like I said, I like it a lot. Let me just zoom in for you here, and then we can focus. As you can see, there are a lot of different shades. We have some of the brown left. We have some of the lighter light European Earth pigment shade and the dust shade from the light dust. We have some of the Panzer Gray here that shines through. So I really like the effect, like a multicolored effect, and I like the way the return rollers look when you look at this. They're nice and dusty. They're not muddy or anything, and here you can see the nice three-dimensional effect that the stony earth gives you. Really like it. And when we look at the idlers right here, once again we can see the nice three-dimensional effect of some dry mud here, and we can see the dust that has settled around the idler right there. I did something similar with the roll wheels right here. If it would focus, that would be great. It's the same pigments I used for the hull. I just spread them on there, and I put some odorless turpentine on there as a fixer medium. Really like the effect that is given me. So what's left to be done on this before I can call it a night? Before I can call it done. Jesus Christ. As you can see, I had something fixed here, but you will never see this anyways because it's going down on the dial. Let me just flip this over. As you can see, there are some imperfections around the fenders right here where I touched the model, which I didn't like. And now actually, after the last video I put up, I got some comments that you weren't able to see the chipping or the rust streaks. So I think you can see them better now. And as you can see, I need to touch this up right here. I need to touch some up on the roof. I need to make, like I said, get this fixed, get this fixed, get this up here fixed. Let me zoom out a bit. And the next step I will then hopefully do, and I started doing this yesterday, and I try to zoom in here on the front plate right there, is I started using pigment to just put some dust effects on the superstructure of the Stuk. I'm not yet done. Some areas have it. For example, here you can, sorry guys, here you can see some dust. There's some dust that's collected. And here's some dust, but it's not as visible as I would like on the front plate. And the camera, I have to say, just doesn't show the effect. If you're looking at the model in person, it looks much more stark in contrast, so I don't want to mess with this. And there's some dust up here, just where dust would collect, around the hedges here, just where there's not that much wear and tear on the model or on the actual vehicle. So yeah, been quite busy with this. I'm still thinking of adding some stowage in the back here. I don't know yet though, or actually adding something up here. There will be 2 crew members going in there. That's why I haven't paid that much attention to the interior. I have to, what the hell? I have to work on the machine guns here, the machine pistols, the MP5s. I need to work on them, at least paint them, base paint them, and touch up some of the white paint here, maybe chip some of the edges. Not entirely sure. And yeah, that's almost it. The only thing that really bothers me about this kit is right here in the back. This smoke launcher here, it's just hollow. There's nothing in there. So yeah, need to find a solution for that. Let me zoom in for that and for you. Look at this. Look at this. Just hollow. I do like the effect I created here with the engine grays. That looks nice. I really like the way those towing cables came out. I really dig those. I think those are the best thing on the vehicle. I don't like those rust streaks up here. They look really cool. Other than that, there, like I said, are a couple of things. I need to touch this up here. I've just seen this. This looks horrible. There are some things I'm not happy with. Others I'm quite happy with. So a normal model, I think. Once the road wheels are dry, once everything is done, I need to one more thing here. I need to put some pigment on the guide teeth of the idler of the sprocket here. Some metallic pigment, like I did on the idler wheels right here on the running surfaces. They'll go on. I'll glue the road wheels in place. I'll get the tracks on. And we're almost done here with the vehicle, I think. Like I said, some minor touch-ups where I messed up, where I forgot stuff. Put some more dust here on the fenders. Those are areas where dust would rather easily collect. And yeah, that's probably it. And I'll come back on this update when the dust is done, and we'll see how it looks before we put the finishing touches on it. So be right back.